Happy Friday, Who Dat Nation. The weekend is almost here. But there's no better way to wrap up your work week than hanging out here at Saints Now by Chat Sports. My name is Trace Girouard. I got producer extraordinaire Reed Bartkiss riding shotgun with me, and we're going to have us a lot of fun in today's live show. Let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Like the video. Let's get more Saints fans in the live chat. This is our audience build-up portion of the live program where we're going to be asking some questions. I expect you to be answering in the comment section, and we're going to interact and chop it up. So shout out to Ty Man the Buckeyes saying, who dat? U.S. champ is rocking and rolling with us. Jerry G, happy birthday to you, my friend. Queen Courtney saying, what's up? How you doing, Queen Courtney? Hope you're having a great day. U.S. champ saying, what's good, Trizzy? U.S. champ, thank you for being the first viewer on our video earlier this morning. Dwayne says, whoever they say makes the roster, chat will trade half of them, or will want to trade half of them. Well, that's the life and the reality of being an NFL fan. So there you have it. Jalen TV saying, Trizzy, we need Justin Simmons. I would love to add Justin Simmons. I just don't know if the Saints are going to go and do that, but they have some money now to make it happen. Jerry G saying, I remember a year ago coming for my birthday. I remember that too, Jerry. 39 birthday, that was a good time. But 40, we're going to absolutely party. I'm telling you, my friend. I woke up bleeding black and gold from slow bloom. Hey, just like Ricky Bobby, I woke up pissing excellence. U.S. champ says, Jimmy G, come home. Man, we talked about that a lot on this channel this week. So if you guys want Jimmy Graham to come back, like the video. Let's keep this thing moving. Now we do got new guy Reed hanging out with us today, so show him some love. Reed is a alum from Florida State, a new member of our Chat Sports family here. And this is the first time that he's producing one of our Saints live shows. And if you guys like him, maybe we'll have him on a future show again. So show him some love. Type Reed in the comment section.
What up, everybody?
Hope you are. Yeah, Reed, say what's up, man. Tell them a little bit about you. What do us Saints fans need to know about you, man?
When I'm on here, I'm a Saints fan.
Yeah, there
That's
you go.
all you need to know.
He bleeds black and gold when he's on Saints Now. That's what's important.
What up, Tara? What up, Jerry?
Boom. Yeah, Reed, give some shout-outs to everyone showing you some love.
U.S. champ. Got Dale Arrington, Joe.
All showing love. Queen Courtney.
All right.
You got a what's up from the Queen herself. Like that's
Queen Courtney?
That's big time. I don't think you
What's up, Queen
understand
Courtney?
just how much of a legend she is on this channel. Queen Courtney saying what's up to Reed. We do have a super chat menu. I'm going to show you guys that here in a little bit. Reed wants to party because it is a Friday and it's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun in this show. And yeah, who you got? Saints versus Buccaneers. Let me know. Just type Saints. Type F Tampa Bay. I swear if I see a single Bucks in the chat, you guys are getting banned from my tune. I'm just kidding. I'm not really going to ban you. But we don't like the Buccaneers. They're the baby brothers. They're not really a rival. They're kind of like, they're the annoying cousin. That's what they are. They're like the obnoxious, they're like your ex-girlfriend's best friend who's still trying to talk shit and still trying to like get at you. But like, it's like, what are you doing? You're not relevant. Why are you still around? Why do you care so much about me? That's what Bucs fans are. They're your ex-girlfriend's best friend. That's what they are. So I'm seeing a lot of Saints coming in. Jerry says, F the Yucks. I love that. I also have heard people call them the sucking ears. That's pretty funny. I see F Tampa Bay from Mr. 420. That's a really good time. Hoping to indulge here in a little bit. Terrell is asking, or is just saying, NOLA, U.S. champ, F Tampa, Queen Courtney, Bucks suck. Bars, Queen Courtney. Bernard saying, I just want to say, who dat from Germany, but now is the first match in soccer European Championship. Bernard, if you're watching that, hope you enjoy, but also keep us on your laptop, keep us on your phone, just so that way you can know what's going on with your New Orleans Saints. Daniel is hanging out with us saying, yo, double CJ saying, let's go Saints. And then, of course, we have Dylan hanging out with us as well. All right, we got 30 people hanging out with us, 16 likes. I'd say that's pretty good numbers right there, just over 50%. But can we get to 20? ASAP. I want us to have an 100% participation. That's my dream. But before we get there, we got to get to 20 likes. So we're 2 away. I know 2 of you haven't hit that thumbs up icon. And if you are the 2 slackers in the chat, you might as well go ahead and go buy yourself an Atlanta Falcons hat. I mean, if you don't love the Saints and you don't show that by liking the video, What are you, a Falcons fan? Come on, we're not doing that. We're at 20 likes. So that means we can get this thing moving. Dale says time to reclaim our spot on top of the NFC South. Totally agree, man. I'm excited for this season. It's going to be a lot of fun. And as for what we got coming in on the live show, here it is. 53-man roster projection. New Orleans Saints OTAs and minicamp are done. So I'm going to give you guys a roster projection for the final 53 players that will crack the game day roster. We're also going to do a little happy hour tailgate, which we do every single Friday. So I hope you guys are ready to have some fun. Hope you're ready to throw back a couple of brewskis because I got a happy dad, I got the Freedom Funnel, and I got my boy Reed Bartkiss on the 1s and 2s. So it's going to go down. And then, of course, we have our Week 6 Madden simulation. Saints versus Bucks at the Superdome. Don't want to miss it. So here's our Super Chat menu, Who Dat Nation. If you want to go an extra step in supporting the program and supporting Reed and I, you can send in a donation, and we will obviously be very gracious about it. And we'll, on top of that, we'll celebrate, we'll have some fun, and we'll go a little crazy. So $5, we'll sing When the Saints Go Marching In. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I'm going to add a mile to the walk with my dog, Dude, later today. And shout out to Reed. He's actually going to be watching Dude here in a few weeks when I'm out of town. $50, Reed and I will alternate, taking down Freedom Funnel. So the first one is on me. The second one is on Reed. So we got to get two of them at least if we want to get to Reed to do one of those. But if we get to $200 in total, I'll take down a beer boot. That's 3 beers, 1 glass, 0 spills. It's going to be a lot of fun. And trust me, you do not want to miss out on that. So this is the way to donate and an easy way to support the show. But the best way to support the show is liking, subscribing, and keeping the comment section rocking and rolling. And, of course, just being a real one. You know, just got to be a real one. So, Reed, whenever you're ready, my friend, we can get this party rocking and rolling. And
so I was going to say.
Oh, you got a deal?
I have a deal.
Reed is a man of deals, ladies and gentlemen.
Since
so
it's my first Saints stream, and I know you guys show out, a single $300 super chat, whoever super chats, I'll have Trace sign the username on my forearm.
Boom.
In Sharpie.
You want your name tattooed on Reed on his forearm?
Not tattooed.
It's tattooed with
Sharpie.
We're gonna tattoo it. We're gonna tattoo it. Reed doesn't know what we're doing here. We're gonna. Little does he know I have a tattoo gun in my back pocket. Just kidding. We're going to write your name in Sharpie on Reed's arm if you want to send in a $300 Super Chat. That would make you the Super Chat MVP of the day. And on top of that, I'll tell you what. If you send in a $300 Super Chat, I have a special gift that's on my desk that is New Orleans Saints Super Bowl related, and I'll mail it to you if you want to send in that $300 Super Chat. Just got to claim it. That's all I'm saying. So, booyah. All right, we're going to get into the live show here in just a second. Reed, let me take a quick sip of water, and we can get this party going. Lather the pipes, if you will. We have 25 likes, 25 people hanging out. 100% participation is what we love to see, ladies and gentlemen. So keep liking the video. Hey, more likes and more people. That's amazing. Keep liking the video. Keep hanging out. Share the stream so that way more Saints fans can get involved as well. And without further ado, coming at you now is Saints Now by Chat Sports Live. What's going on, Who Dat Nation? Welcome into another edition of Saints Now by Chat Sports. As always, I'm your host, Trace Girouard. In this edition of Saints Now, we're going to be going through my 53-man roster projection after OTAs and minicamp have wrapped up. Training camp is set to start at the end of July out in Irvine, California, and we're going to go through this again after training camp. But for now, this is what I think will be the final 53-man roster in New Orleans. There's a lot of position battles that are really important. There's a lot of things that could go down for the black and gold, and I think this year is very, very important for Dennis Allen and Klint Kubiak's team. So what does the 53-man roster look like? I'll answer that in just a second. But before we get into that, I encourage you to join our squad. We're currently sitting at 27,919 subscribers. So if you want to join our family to try and get us to 28K, hit that sub button. And once you do, don't be a fraud. Hit that noti bell and join the noti gang so you can be the first person to comment on one of our videos like Queen Courtney, like Mikey Taylor, and like my guy, US Champ. So let's start off with the quarterback, arguably the most important position in all of sports. Derek Carr, Jake Haener, Spencer Rattler, and Nathan Peterman are currently on the roster. You did have Kellen Mond around for some of the OTAs and some tryout stuff, but he is no longer with the team. He did not join the team at minicamp. So here's what I'm projecting for the quarterbacks. I'm going to go with Derek Carr, Jake Haener, and Spencer Rattler. And just so you guys can, not freak out on me over here, the 1, 2s, and 3s, it's not a ranking. It's just, for my sake, making it easier to get all 53 players. And to be honest, if you guys don't think this is a hard thing to do, I encourage you to do your own 53-man roster projection. A lot of players have to get cut, and it's kind of tough to do it. But I think Nathan Peterman will be the practice squad quarterback. I think Jake Haener will be QB2, and Derek Carr, obviously, is QB1. Now, here's the running back room. This is one of my more interesting position groups, if you ask me. Alvin Kamara, obviously, we'll see what happens with him in a new contract, possibly getting a Saints for Life contract. Hopefully, that gets done very soon. Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller, also on the roster. But then you got guys like Jacob Kabodi, Jordan Mims, James Robinson. Mims has been making a lot of noise in the offseason. And then in terms of fullbacks, you also have Adam Prentice and Xander Horvath. But for this, I'm only going to go with 4 guys, and it's going to be Alvin Kamara, Jamal Williams, Kendre Miller, and at number 7, Xander Horvath. I actually have him beaten out Adam Prentice to be the starting fullback, and I will say it's worth noting Taysom Hill has been working with the fullbacks as well, so I expect him to play fullback a little bit for the New Orleans Saints, but I do like what Xander Horvath's receiving ability can bring. I like the idea of not limiting Taysom Hill to just 1 or 2 roles. I like having another option so you can get creative with the packages, and I think Klint Kubiak could use Xander Horvath similar to a way that he utilized Kyle Juszczyk with the 49ers. And here's the wide receiver group for New Orleans, one of my favorite position groups, just because Chris Olave, A.T. Perry, and Rashid Shaheed are such fun players, in my opinion. And if you ask me, these 3 guys are my top 3 people. Like, I absolutely love these 3 players. In my opinion, Rashid Shaheed is the most electric player in the National Football League. Chris Olave might be the most slept-on young wide receiver in the league. And A.T. Perry, don't you dare forget about Scary Perry. Now, here's what I got with the wide receivers. No Mason Tipton, no Kyle Sheets, no UDFAs made it in my roster projection because I went with Equanimous St. Brown. He's actually been really impressive at minicamp. He's been making a lot of plays, more so than some of the other big names. I've seen more around Equanimous St. Brown than I have A.T. Perry, and I just think that that's a testament to what St. Brown is doing in order to earn a spot on this roster. It's not taken away from any of the other players, but I had to cut down to a couple players, so I went with these 6 guys. I think Cedric Wilson will be your slot wide receiver, and I really am excited to see what Bum Means can do. Now, I think that this is a very underrated wide receiver group across the entire league. So do you agree with me? Is this an underrated group? Just type yes, type no. What do you think? I mean, I think Chris Olave has the ability to be one of the top wide receivers in the league. I'm not saying the top, but I think he could be a top wide receiver. Rashid Shaheed, like I said, one of the most electric players with a football in his hands. And A.T. Perry, I mean, goodness gracious, that guy is a highlight reel on legs. It is unbelievable what he can do. So I think they're severely underrated, and I think they deserve more respect. So type yes or type no. Now, for the tight ends, this is currently what we're rolling with. Juwan Johnson, obviously, he's dealing with a little bit of an injury. I'm going to address that in a second. Foster Moreau, I think, is going to be a really nice player in the Saints roster this year. He's been actually beefed up a little bit, gained a little bit of weight, put on some muscle, which is really good to see. Dallin Holker, maybe one of the more exciting UDFAs in the entire league, dare I say. And then Taysom Hill, the flex position, the football player, just the Storm and Mormon. He is so damn good at football. Now, for the tight end projection, I'm rolling with 4 guys. And I could be convinced maybe if Juwan Johnson has to go on IR, maybe there's a spot for a Jimmy Graham, dare I say. He hasn't closed the door on it on a reunion and coming back. I even did a full breakdown on that multiple times on this channel, so go check those out. But I think Dallin Holker is going to make the roster. He's been working with the ones a lot at minicamp and at OTAs. We all know Taysom Hill is going to make the roster. Foster Moreau is going to be utilized quite a bit, especially with Klint Kubiak using a lot of 2 tight end sets. So I think having 4 tight ends on the roster will make some sense. And that's actually what they rolled with last year in New Orleans, 4 guys for the Saints when they added Jimmy Graham to the mix. So here's what the offensive line depth chart looks like. Trevor Penning has been getting a lot of work on the left side. Talise Fuanga has been working on the right. Sal DeVary, he has a little minor injury, nothing too crazy to worry about. Eric McCoy, he's a really solid center. I really like him. And I'm looking for a big year from Cesar Ruiz because he has been wildly frustrating in my personal opinion. Now, for the offensive line projection, I'm going with 9 players. Talise Fuanga, Sal DeVary, Eric McCoy, Cesar Ruiz, and Trevor Penning. Those are my starting 5 players. But I'm going to also bring in 7th-round pick Josiah Aziram to make the roster as well. Lucas Patrick, I think, is a quality depth veteran piece in case Trevor Penning isn't playing well. Oli Udoh is also a nice swing tackle/guard position, kind of takes over that James Hurst role, if you will. And Landon Young, of course, has been with the team for a little bit of time now, so I'm going to have the Saints rolling with him as well because of the continuity fact. Now, I do believe Ryan Ramczyk, he will either retire or he will go on IR for this season. I do not expect him to play. I do not expect him to suit up, and I do not think that there will be any positive injury updates around him anytime soon. All the updates have been, we still have no timetable. It's not progressing the way we had initially hoped. And it's unfortunate because Ryan Ramczyk is a really good football player. But at the end of the day, some things are bigger than football. I mean, hell, does he want to go and dance with his kids at their weddings? Does he want to go be a coach for their kids' football teams? Does he want to just be able to go walk around at Walmart with his family? You know, there's some things that are bigger than football. So I wouldn't expect Ryan Ramczyk to suit up this year. But I will say this, if we do have any injury updates or any roster news, any sort of changes around the New Orleans Saints, we got you covered. We're your one-stop shop for Saints news, rumors, updates, buzz, all sorts of fun stuff. So be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, lock us in, so that way you can be a smarter and more informed Saints fan, and that way you can be entertained throughout it as well. Now, the Saints defensive line group, this actually got a nice little facelift compared to last year. Now, Carl Granderson, he led the team last year in sacks. I'm excited for him in this season. Colin Saunders, Binky, I want him to score a touchdown. I want him to score a touchdown. We had so many opportunities last year where we may have gotten to see it. It didn't happen. But I would like to see Colin Saunders punch in 6. Nathan Shepard was a surprisingly good addition to the defensive line as well last year in free agency. But Chase Young was the big splash move this offseason for the New Orleans Saints. And here's how I have the depth chart shaken out. So I have Chase Young, Saunders, Shepard, and Carl Granderson as my starters. Cameron Jordan, I think, is going to be a really nice rotational piece. He may even play a little bit on the inside. Brian Brzee, Christian Boyd, a draft pick from this past draft class, and then Isaiah Foskey, the second-round pick from last year. I actually have him beating out Peyton Turner for a roster spot. I think Peyton Turner, maybe he has some skills, but I couldn't tell you because he doesn't play football. He's injured all the time, so it's tough to get a read on him specifically. Now, here's what the linebacker group is looking like. Pete Werner, Demario Davis, Willie Gay. I was actually very excited about the Willie Gay addition. I don't think we're talking about it enough as Saints fans in terms of what he could possibly do for New Orleans. And then on top of that, Khaleke Hudson is another player that is really, really solid. And I think that he is a player that could make the roster. He has some coverage ability. He has some tackling ability, and maybe he could crack it. And so for this linebacker group, I'm rolling with 5 players. Demario Davis, Pete Werner, Willie Gay, no questions asked. Jalen Ford, a 5th-round selection out of Texas for New Orleans, and have him making the roster. And I actually had Khaleke Hudson beating out Nefi Sewell. This was kind of a tough one for me because Sewell did make some plays for New Orleans on special teams last year. But I think Khaleke Hudson is a better player all around, and I think that he could contribute not just on special teams but on defense as well. So that's why I went with him. Now the cornerback room, this is where things could get interesting this offseason. Paulson Adebo, Marshawn Lattimore, Alontae Taylor. Now, you also have guys like Kool-Aid McKinstry, who you traded up for this past year in the 2nd round at pick 41 overall. You have Shamar Jean-Charles. Will Harris was added to the roster in free agency. Ugo Amadi was with the team last year. You have Rajon Wright, the last chance you Hall of Famer, All-Star, legend, whatever you want to call him. This is kind of a hard one to guess for me specifically, but here's what I went with. I went Marshawn Lattimore, Paulson Adebo. Those are my starting 2 guys on the outside, and I think that Kool-Aid McKinstry will be a backup for those 2. I think Alontae Taylor starts in the slot. Ugo Amadi was a nice contributor on special teams, which is why I brought him back. And Will Harris does have a nice ability to play in the slot as well. So I think that he could be a player that could line up in the nickel position if need be. That's why I went with Will Harris in this scenario. But hey, let me know. Did I get this cornerback room right? The safety group, I really like it. I would love it even more if it had Justin Simmons, but I really like it. Jordan Howden last year was really, really fun. I think in year 2 he could take a big step. Jonathan Abram is returning to the Saints in free agency. Tyrann Mathieu, one of the best safeties in the league. PFF actually listed him as their number 10 overall safety across the entire NFL. JT Gray, your special teams ace, ain't no getting rid of him. And Millard Bradford, a sneaky good addition, in my opinion, to the Saints group from the UDFA class. He played with TCU last year, found himself in the right place at the right time. They call him Nuke out in Fort Worth, and I'm really excited because he's been really good at minicamp and at OTAs with multiple interceptions and multiple plays. For the safeties, I'm going with 5 players. Millard Bradford cracked the roster for me. And that was kind of a surprising one for me, and I had an extra roster spot, and I was like, hell yeah, give me Millard Bradford. This guy has been really impressive. And I think if anything, Dennis Allen is a damn good developer of defensive backs and defensive football players. So when it comes down to it, sure, Ron Millard Bradford, he can play safety, he can play in the box, he can play slot, he can play on the outside. He can do pretty much anything. He's a very versatile player, and I think that the Saints are going to really, really like that because if you can be versatile, you have so much more value in New Orleans. That's why I think Millard Bradford will make the roster, and I would love to see Nuke go make some plays. Now, I want you to rank the Saints defensive backs across the league. The corners and safeties included. Where do they rank? If you ask me, it's a top 3 group. It really is. Paulson and Debo, do not sleep on him. I also really think that Marshawn Lattimore is really damn good as well. And on top of that, I love Alontae Taylor. I think he has such an attitude that is, it's intoxicating. It's what's the word? It spreads to everybody. I mean, it just his attitude, it's infectious. Thank you, producer Reed. His attitude is infectious, and his mindset is one of those that is so impressive. And I think that he could take a big step in year 3. And Dennis Allen even expects him to take a step in year 3. If you think about it, there's only year 2 in the current position at slot corner or at nickel corner. So he's going to have an entire offseason to get, prepped and get better for this season. I'm excited for this group. I think it's a top 3 unit. Special teams, special plays, special players. Check. Thank you, brother. All right, Blake Groupie, I have him winning the kicker battle over Charlie Smith. Smith has a better leg. Dennis Allen said the leg strength favors Smith. However, Groupie's more accurate. Lou Hedley, I have him winning the punter battle. If you think that he's bad, I understand that he didn't have high net punt rating. I also know he didn't have a high hang time and whatnot, but he also had the least amount of yards returned on his punts in the league. He was one of the highest rated at downing balls inside the 20. Like, Lou Hedley was effective at times. And to say he was just horrible and absolutely garbage, I'm just going to say stop looking at the raw stats and go look at what he did. Zach Wood, it's been the long snapper for as long as I can remember. He ain't going nowhere. All right, quick reminder, thank you guys so much for tuning in to today's video. If you want more content in between these videos, and if you want more content before these videos, I post all of my thoughts, all of my updates on social media before I take it to YouTube. So give me a follow on X at TraceGirouard48. You can hit me up on Instagram as well. It's the same handle with an underscore at the end. Y'all stay golden. We'll see you next time. All righty, Saints fans. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hoodie Jube, what's going on, man? Hope you guys are having a good day, brother. Hoodie's saying we're top 3 and we're not 3 or 2. Hard to disagree, man. I don't know who has a better cornerback group. I mean, there's some good cornerback groups. There's some good safety groups, but who has a better group for both? Like, that's my argument. Maybe there's a better cornerback group. Maybe there's a better safety group, but I don't think there's a better overall defensive back group, if you ask me. All right, here's our Super Chat menu. We are currently in happy hour. It's 3:44, which means it's 5 o'clock somewhere. which means you gotta pour me something tall and strong, make it a hurricane before I go insane. It's only 3:45, but I don't care. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. So if you want to send in a super chat, $5, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, we'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I'm going to add a mile to my walk with my dog Dude later. $50, I'll take down a Freedom Funnel. I got a Happy Dad waiting to get cracked. We haven't even gotten a super chat yet for the day. $200, I'm taking down a beer boot. And if we get an individual $300 super chat, producer Reed said that we could autograph your name on his arm. And on top of that, I will send you a very special piece of Saints Super Bowl memorabilia. So if you want to find out what that is, send in a super chat and we can get this thing rolling. Ty Man saying, yo, Trizzy, what's going on, brother? Hoodie Jube says, reason I put us 1 is because we got depth. Other teams don't have depth like that. They don't have 4 starting corners. Hard to disagree with you there, Hoodie. Hard to disagree. Night Mike, I don't know who has a better corner group. Totally agree, man. I totally agree. If you guys want to get on the show, by the way, use hashtag Saints or send in a super chat. If you send in a super chat, you skip the line. But if you want to get on the program, you have to use hashtag Saints. Otherwise, our software will not pull the question. And we got some super chats rolling in. Queen Courtney, Hoodie, Jube. Let's freaking go. I love to see it. Reed. So could you, over where the super chat desk or like the super chat shelves are, there is a box with my name on it. And on top of that, there's like a black picture frame wrapped up in some plastic. Could you bring that in here really quickly? Okay, cool. Cool. Yeah, so here we go. We got Queen Courtney with the $10 super chat. We're going to go show you show us what the item is. All right. Reed's going to go get it here in just a second. I'll show you. If you want to send in a 300, we'll send it to you, and you get to write your name on Reed's arm. I'm not saying you guys have to send in a $300 super chat. I know that that's a lot of money to ask, but that's the deal. So, booyah. 99 cents for Trace to show the TDs. Ken, send in 99 cents and see what happens. Hoodie, we'll get your super chat up here in just one moment. I got Reed going to get oh, wow. Kyle Sheets, wide receiver, has been waived. Jesper Horsted, the tight end, has been signed. So to me, that means that they didn't like Sal Cannella, considering he came in for a tryout. Jesper Horsted, in his entire career, 14 catches, 131 yards, 3 touchdowns. Hasn't scored a touchdown since 2021 with the Bears. Only has 4 catches in the past 2 seasons. So there you have it. Perfect. Thank you. All right, Queen Courtney. So here is our Super Bowl memorabilia. So you have pictures of the team. This is the entire Super Bowl roster, and then you have the team running out of the tunnel, which I think is really, really cool. So if you want to get this awesome picture frame, this awesome thing for your man cave, for your house, or whatever, you can go ahead and send in a super chat. And if I'm feeling a little generous today, so if we have a crazy super chatter, I'll send it your way. And hell, Queen Courtney, if you win it, I might just drop it off at your house because you live not far away from me. Hoodie Jube. Okay. Start us off then. Who dat saying they're going to beat Hoodie Jube? Who dat saying they're going to beat Hoodie Jube? I also remembered I owe one to Queen Courtney. Who dat saying they're going to beat Queen Courtney? Who dat saying they're going to beat Queen Courtney? There we go. Night Mike saying Breeze is better than Rodgers. Spot the lie. One of them is on DMT and ayahuasca and peyote, and the other one won a Super Bowl and is loved by everybody, and literally not a single person on this planet hates him outside of the Atlanta Falcons fans. So, yeah, I would agree with that. I think that's true. All right, let me know where you're hanging out. Shout out your city. Again, if you want to get your question on the show right next to me, feel free to use hashtag Saints and then ask a question, share a hot take, whatever you want. We want to get you guys involved on the show, but we can't do that unless we get a hashtag Saints because otherwise the software will not pull it. So let us know where you're watching. Shout out your city. Brent says Sheets had some good numbers, but came from a small school. I didn't expect him to make the roster. Yeah, Kyle Sheets was also like 6'4" or something. Like he had a really impressive size profile, had really nice production at Slippery Rock, but obviously did not crack the roster. Double CJs in Dallas, just like we are. Earl's in Tulsa, Oklahoma. My little brother's out in Stillwater. He's a student at Oklahoma State. So I'm actually going to be out on Texoma tomorrow. Funny enough. So, hey, if anyone's out in going to be near Lake Texoma tomorrow, I'll be on the lake. Come say what's up. We got a $5 super chat from Hoodie, but real quick, I want to show some love to my guy, producer Reed. He's been hanging out with us today. We got fresh meat, boys. We got fresh meat. Shark bait. Hoo-ha-ha.
Shark bait. I got to watch that movie again.
Yeah, we got to watch Finding Nemo.
Shark bait. Hoo-ha-ha.
Shark bait. Hoo-ha-ha. We have fresh meat. Reed has been hanging out with us. He's a new member here at Chat Sports, one of the newest members of our family. He's been killing it since he started, having a lot of fun. And, yeah. It was, because we have fresh meat. Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha.
Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha.
Yep. There you go. Show some love. Show some love. Double CJs and Richardson, Queen Courtney's and McKinney. Knight says, hey, I got to donate myself to get that new Sparking Zero. Okay, Night Mike. I'm not exactly sure what that means. Maybe I'm not reading that correctly. Jerry G liked the video, so shout out to you, Jerry. Let's pop up that Hoodie Jube super chat in just a second. Hoodie, $5, saying, anybody else going to donate, or is it just me, Queen Courtney? Hoodie's calling you out. My guy, Hoodie Jube, there ain't no YouTube without Hoodie Jube. Calling you guys out. So, Randy, if you're in the chat, Mikey, if you're in the chat, Nico, U.S. champ, Rain1134, if you guys are in the chat, he's calling you out.
What up, Ty Man?
What are you going to do about it? Ty Man, Chat Sports legend here. Ty Man, the Buckeye.
He was on Falcons. Ty Man, you were on Falcons when I was there yesterday, too.
Ty Man, I'm not kidding you, might be watching every single Chat Sports channel at all times. Like, I'm pretty sure he has cameras planted all throughout our office, because it's like the second we say, hey, we're going to go live, or we're going to do a video, or hey, I just scheduled my live, he's in there. It's like unbelievable. The response time is incredible. The hardest working man on the planet, Hoodie Jube from Jerry G. Yep, Jerry and Hoodie they're homies. Shout out to Jerry. Shout out to Hoodie. Thanks for supporting the show, brother. Had a good time being on your podcast a while back. Might need to run it back sometime, man. Might need to run it back. Ty Man saying, yup. Ken, always cracking some jokes. So shout out to you guys. Really quick, I watched the Seahawks one for the Auburn boys they drafted. Fair enough, Queen Courtney. Fair enough. Queen Courtney, you should meet our other Chat Sports legend, Izzy B. She's an Auburn legend. She loves Auburn. She told me that some of her favorite teams, her favorite team is the Eagles. And she said it's hard for her to root for her favorite team because they have so many Alabama and Georgia players, which is pretty funny. Really quick, can we go to that Super Chat menu? And, you're all good. You're all good. We're going to pop up the Super Chat menu for any of you guys who are just now tuning into the program. We're trying to get to $100 in Super Chats on the day. That's the goal. That's what I want to get to. That's, if I can get to $100 in Super Chats today, I mean, to me, that means I can go take Maddie out for a nice dinner. That means I can go get Dude some new toys this weekend. That means I can maybe go get my dad something kind of nice instead of just, a case of beer for Father's Day. Like, I'd love to help him out a little bit. Kendall, what's going on, man? Thanks for joining the channel, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Here is our Super Chat menu. $5 we'll sing When the Saints Go Marching In. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, we'll add a mile to Dude's walk. My dog, Dude, for the record. $50, I'm taking down a beer bong. And the second $50 we get, Reed's taking one down. And then $200, we'll do a beer boot. Also, I will say this because I forgot to give Hoodie Jube When the Saints Go Marching In. Got to sing. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Oh, when the Saints go marching in, oh, Lord, I want to be in that number. Oh, when the Saints go marching in. Hoodie saying, well, I sent 5 and didn't hear go marching. Rewind it, Hoodie. I just did it. Just did it. That's so funny, Hoodie. That's so funny. There it is. Yep, I got you, brother. I got you. I realized I forgot to do it, and then so that's why I popped this up so that way I can, keep myself accountable, brother. All righty. Coolio. Reason I can't stand the Eagles from Queen Courtney, so many Auburn fans. That's crazy. That's wild. Jerry G says, thanks, Hoodie, for introducing me to Trace last year. Yeah, so I was on Hoodie Jube's podcast last year. We did a little joint show. It was really fun. His boy Jerry hopped in the chat and then hopped on the show, and he's a funny guy. Hoodie and Jerry might be, like, I think that they would have a really good buddy cop TV show. I think that they could be like Starsky and Hutch. It would be like Hoodie and Jerry. I think that would be a lot of fun. Also, happy birthday to you, Jerry. If we get a $5 super chat, says happy birthday to Jerry, we're going to sing happy birthday to Jerry G. Who you got, Saints fans? Madden simulation about to get underway. Type NO for the Saints. Type TPA for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I just hate Tampa Bay, man. I hate the Bucs. I can't stand them. They're a bunch of bums. Trace played in the band at Arkansas. I did not. I did not play in the band. I was in a fraternity, and I ran a large social media account out there, and I worked at the local sports radio station. I'm seeing a lot of no's. I'm seeing no Tampa Bays. That's what I like to see. I'm seeing no Tampa Bays. N.O. from Nick Anderson. Tie Man says the Saints. Queen Courtney saying Eagles are the Bama and Georgia the NFL. Happy one of those boys. That's funny. Nick Anderson, Kendall Taylor, Tie Man the Buckeye, BJ. Let's go. Jerry G, very interesting. Night Mike says Saints. Tie Man says Saints. Nick Anderson says Saints. Tie Man says Saints. All righty. Well, we're about to get the Madden Sim started here in just a couple of seconds. I'm going to give you a hard pause read, and then we'll be good to go. All righty. Let's get this Madden simulation. It's week 6 in the Madden world. We're sitting at 4-0-1 after absolutely beating the brakes off the Kansas City Chiefs on Wednesday. What's up? Oh, you're all good. So let's party. Let's get this thing going. Let's have some fun. Jerry G said it best. Let's get this party started. Hoodie, y'all can call me crazy, delusional, or whatever you want, but my prediction for the Saints is 12-5, low is 10-7. I could see them going as high as 12-5. I could see them going as low as 9-8. Like, honestly, it's all going to depend on, can the offense get clicking, and can the offensive line stay healthy, and can the defense stay healthy. We have great players. If they can stay healthy, this is a great team. I will just say that. Fun fact, it's currently a 40-minute drive and counting from Carrollton to Poydras in New Orleans. Wow. Might be faster to walk from Carrollton to Poydras. That's crazy. All righty. Let's get this thing going. Madden simulation starting right now. What's going on, Saints fans? Welcome into another Madden simulation. Our New Orleans Saints in our 2024 Madden world are currently sitting at 4-0-1 after beating the brakes off of Patrick Mahomes, Taylor Swift, and the Kansas City Chiefs on Wednesday. So be sure to subscribe because we're putting out these all throughout the week, but we're going live on Wednesday and Fridays afternoon to have some fun, to talk Saints football, and then, of course, to do these Madden simulations. So if you want to be a part of the next one, be sure to subscribe, turn on your notifications, and without further ado, it is game day, Saints fans. We have the black and gold in a divisional showdown. NFC South opponents, New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Who ya got? Let me know. Type S for Saints, type B for Bucks. I want to know who you think is going to win. We had to go with the throwback unis in this one. I mean, I am not a fan of the Buccaneers. They're the baby brothers of the NFC South. Earlier in our live show, I said they're basically like your ex-girlfriend's best friend where they just continue to bitch and complain and, try and chirp you and try and be mean and stuff when it's like, what? Why? You're literally not relevant. You don't have any space in my mind. You have no real estate. They're the baby brothers of the NFC South. So I think it's going to be a fun game. I'm pumped up for this one. But I will say this. I love their creamsicle uniforms. They are fresh. All right, New Orleans set to receive the kick. Rashid, the Need for Speed Shaheed, is ready to get this thing going. John Borelli in the chat says that nasty-ass orange. Yeah, John, I hate the Buccaneers too, man, but I'm going to say it. The creamsicle uniforms are fresh. Like, not a lot of teams can get to do that kind of color scheme. Like, I think it's a good color scheme, to be honest. You think Juwan Johnson will step up this year? If he can be healthy, Night Mike, if he can get healthy, I do think that he could have a good year in Klint Kubiak's system. I really do. All right. Longest pregame kickoff routine I've ever seen. We'll see how it goes as they are finally about to set it off. And we are underway. Shaheed takes the ball from inside the end zone, gets back to the 21-yard line. Would have been better off taking a knee. But hey, Derek Carr is taking the field. The last couple of games, he's ended this first drive with a touchdown. Can we get another opening drive TD? That would be electric. Shout out to my guy Jerry G. Today is his birthday while we're filming this video. But also Matthew saying, bro, it's my birthday today. Can I have a shout out? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jerry G. and Matthew. Happy birthday to you. All right, Derek Carr maybe getting some birthday touchdowns here. Under center. Going to hand it off to Kamara. Has a little bit of space. Gets pushed from behind. 10-yard gain for AK-41. And on the first play of the drive, the New Orleans Saints have to move those chains. Type those ones, Saints fans. First down, Saints. Type those ones. And I want to encourage you to subscribe to the channel because we're going to be doing these every single week for the real regular season. Derek Carr, screen pass. Alvin Kamara has some space. Cesar Ruiz doesn't pick up the block. Oh, my goodness. And Jordan Whitehead, injury timeout for Tampa Bay. Uh-oh. We don't want to root for injuries, but we want to take advantage of holes in the roster. Like I was saying, we're going to be doing watch parties for every single game throughout the regular season. And if the Saints make the playoffs, of course, we'll be doing those for them. Very high energy, a lot of fun. We're doing giveaways and fun stuff all throughout the season, doing raffles, fun stuff, so that way you can watch the show and then maybe go home with some extra Saints gear and, fun Saints memorabilia. Carr on 2nd and 5 has Kamara as the tailback, takes a snap, quick pass, connects. It's Juwan Johnson. Derek Carr, 2 for 2 to start out the day. Goodness gracious. First down, Saints. Move those chains. Let's go, Saints fans. Come on. Get pumped up. Get pumped up. Get pumped up. Get pumped up. Derek Carr takes the snap. Kamara running a wheel route, but he's going to target Juwan Johnson. Incomplete pass, jarred loose by Levante David. Got to connect there, man. Got to connect. Night Mike saying Mike Thomas will get signed when a team has injuries and needs him. I think he'll sign like right before training camp with the team. Carr looks like for the screen. Kamara doesn't get the block picked up by Nick Saldiveri. No, that was Landon Young. Injury timeout for Cesar Ruiz. Are you kidding me? So Cesar is going to play and then play bad and then get hurt. Got it. Awesome. 3rd and 6. Good stuff there, guys. Way to go. That's not what we like to see. Who do you think is picking up Michael Thomas? I could see the Chiefs, the Ravens, maybe the Cowboys. Those are all teams that I could expect to go get Michael Thomas. 3rd and 6 for Derek Carr, and the Saints offense on this opening drive has some time, has plenty of time. Pass rush coming, and Carr decides to get rid of it. Can't hold on to the ball, DC. Can't do that. I'm afraid this might not be a good game for 4. Real quick reminder, if you guys want to get a Saints jersey, go to chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. We have the link in the comment section description of this video. If you want a home and away, a color rush, a throwback, men's, women's, children's sizes, whatever you want, we have you covered. Go to chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. The link is in the comment section and description of this video. Go get yourself some new gear. They come from Fanatics. It's Nike. It's all legit. It's all really nice quality. But if you use our code or use our link, it'll let let Fanatics know that we sent you and give Chat Sports a little extra love. All right, Derek Carr did not connect on that 3rd and 6, so it looks like the Saints are going to have to punt this one away on the opening drive. That's not what you want to do. All righty. Headley out to punt from the 46-yard line. Not a terrible punt. To the 13, not a bad punt. That's why you bring Lou Headley in. He's going to down it inside the 20. I'm going to give you that. That's some good stuff from Headley right there. Baker Mayfield last year took the Buccaneers to be NFC South champions and had them win a playoff game against the Philadelphia Eagles. And a lot of people are saying that they're the team to beat in the NFC South this year. We'll see how things go for the Bucs, and we'll see how things go for the Saints, and see how things go for the Falcons. But I really think the NFC South is open, and to be honest, it's hard for me to say, like, oh, yeah, the Buccaneers are the favorite for sure. They're all kind of the same, if you ask me. Baker has some time, rifles over the middle. He's throwing it to the grass monster, and Marshawn Lattimore wants Chris Godwin to know he's there. Maybe that wasn't Chris Godwin. But he wanted the Buccaneers wide receivers to know he's around. He ain't going nowhere. Hopefully we can see a Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans fight. That would be awesome. Baker on 2nd and 10 at the 13-yard line takes the snap, fires over the middle, bobbled the pass, but Rachaad White brings it down. First down, Buccaneers. Saints need a stop. Blaze Smith saying, hey, Trace. What up, Blaze? Good to see you, my man. Come on. Come on, Saints defense. 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 Come on. Let's get a stop. Let's go. Baker takes the snap. Looking to the left side. Broken coverage. Pete Werner on the tackle. Mike Evans with the first down. 16-yard gain for the Succaneers. Oh, man. Where's Marshawn Lattimore on that play? Was he not lined up against 13? Because that's a crime. Yeah, it looks like they don't even have him on the same side of the field. Paulson and Debo, get the straps out, brother. Let's go. Rachaad White with the carry. Goes up the middle. Breaks Jonathan Abrams' tackle. 12-yard gain. Rachaad White running like prime Mike Allstott right now. Unbelievable. Got to get a stop there, man. Defense. 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 Buccaneers are in Saints territory after the Rachaad White run. It's going to go pitch back to number 1. Demario Davis can't get there. Can Jonathan Abram? No, he can't. Slice and dice. Rachaad White, 12-yard gain. Another first down for the Buccaneers. Saints defense cannot make it happen right now. Can't stop a nosebleed. Demario Davis credited with the tackle. Come on. Got to get a stop. Bucs are knocking on the door of the red zone. Baker takes a snap. Middle. Long ball. Incomplete. Falls to the turf monster. Jonathan Abram in coverage. Mike Evans trying to start shit with Jonathan Abram. You don't want to start shit, Mike. We all know how this ends. We all know how this ends. You get your ass kicked, and that's how that works. It's how that goes. Baker looking to keep the Bucs offense moving. Takes the snap. Quick pass. Batted down at the line of scrimmage by Pete Werner. Or maybe it was Carl Granderson. I couldn't tell. But that was a good play by the defensive line. It's third down. Let's go, Saints fans. Get loud. Come on. Get loud. Let's make it loud. Make it hard. Giggity. Baker. Quick pass. Left side. Right side. And jarred loose by none other than Lockdown Lattimore, the father of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Good stop, laddie. Way to fucking go. And McLaughlin out to kick the field goal. It's going to be a long kick. Hopefully he misses. Snap is down. Kick is up. The kick is good. Saints avoid disaster right there. Only let the Bucs get 3, so I'm going to call that a little bit of a win. Of course, would have loved to see the Saints go and get 6 in that opening drive, but hey, you limited him to just 3. Still some momentum on your side. This drive is very crucial if you ask me, so I want the Saints to score a touchdown, and I need Derek Carr to step up. So if you're ready for some Cardi Gras, type those 4s. I mean, whether you like Derek Carr or not, he's your starting quarterback. So if you want your starting quarterback to play well, get the 4s in the chat. I know not a lot of y'all are fans of Carr, but he's your quarterback. Sorry. Hate to be the bearer of bad news. I personally think Derek Carr actually might play well in this offensive system. Sheed fields the kickoff, gets to the 20, brought down at the 20-yard line, took it out a few yards into the end zone. I don't know if I would have taken that one out, but it is Madden, so of course, got to have some fun. We are still in the first quarter. I'll tell you what, if we can get a super chat of $20 or more by the end of the first quarter, I'm going to take down this Freedom Funnel. So help a brother out and support the show by sending in a donation. Derek Carr is going to be under center to start the second drive for the Saints offense at the 20-yard line. Man in motion. It's Chris Olave on the jet sweep, brought down immediately by Levante David. I mean, that play blown up. Yeah, getting that. Tuck that shit, 12. Tuck that shit, Chris. Don't let the Buccaneers bully you. They're a bunch of losers. Name 3 good things from Tampa Bay. Name 3 good things. There's literally not. Mike Evans, not good. Carr, under center. Quick pass. He has Olave by himself. Broken coverage. Way to find the hole, Derek Carr. Giggity. And also Chris Olave, way to find some open space and make the play. First down, Saints. Buy them some space. That's some good stuff right there. The hockey team, yeah, F the Lightning. Tampa Bay Lightning are a bunch of bums. Bunch of bums. I can't stand them. They beat my Dallas Stars in the NHL Stanley Cup a few years ago, and I hate them. All right, first down, Saints. Drop a like if you're pumped up for this drive. Carr takes the snap. Pressure comes in. He gets the throw away. Delivers to Olave. 5-yard gain. Way to hold on to that football, Chris. Way to hold on to the pill. 2 catches, 28 yards for number 12. Some good stuff there. I keep saying Levante David is number 0. Is he 0 this year? I can't remember. No, he's not. I don't think he is. Carr is under center. He's moving around the pocket. Quick pass to the sticks. 1st and 10. There we go. There we go. Establishing some rhythm. That's what we like to see. Chris Olave starting to feel it a little bit. That's what we like to see right now. Come on. Carr has Kamara as the tailback. Screen pass. It goes to 41. The Saints offensive line cannot get out in front of him to give him any sort of chance, though. 2nd and 6. That's 3 different screen passes that just could have been better had the offense gotten out there, had the offensive line gotten out there. That's going to take it to the end of the first quarter. Buccaneers are up 3-0, but the Saints offense is currently driving. The scorecard favors the New Orleans Saints right now, but the scoreboard favors the bad guys. We'll see what Derek Carr can do the rest of this drive. See if he stalls out or see if he can make something happen. 2nd and 6. DC has time over the middle on this drag route. Chris Olave making things happen. There's a little bit of yak action for you. Chris Olave's been working on those yards after catch. I'm really excited to see what he can do. Keep being the hot hand. Keep giving the ball to 12. Throw it to 12 or throw it to 22. Just give the ball to a player with 2 on their jersey. Rain! $20 super chat. It came in after the end of the first quarter. Carr takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes down. This Buccaneers pass rush has been destroying you. Eric McCoy's getting in his quarterback's face again like he did last year. All right, Rain 1134 saying, here we go. 2nd and 18. Give me 1 second, Rain. Got to talk about some football. Carr's under center. Kamara's the halfback. Takes the handoff. Immediately brought down. 3rd and 16. God bless it. All right, Rain. This $20 super chat. We said by the end of the first quarter, but it came in very quickly into the second, so we're going to go ahead and do a freedom funnel for you, my man. 3rd and 16. I'll do it after this play. Hopefully we can get some good juju. This is either a celebratory or a I'm pissed off chug. Carr has pressure, dirt. This is not a celebratory chug, but this is a thank you chug to Rain. Actually, we're celebrating Rain 1134. When it rains, it pours. Ooh. Oh, my God, Blake Grupe just kicked a field goal. I thought they were punting it. Oh, my God, Blake Grupe made it. Blake Grupe tied it up from the 35-yard line. Blake Grupe is good. We have a tie ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Rain, that was for you. Rain made that happen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what they refer to as science. You said in a super chat, good things happen for the New Orleans Saints. Don't ask me. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know what you want me to tell you. I don't. This is simply just me doing my job, okay? Do what you want with that information. If you want the Saints to keep doing good stuff, you saw what happened when Rain sent in a $20 super chat. The Buccaneers field the kick from inside the 10, gets to the 28. Excuse me. Nice return for Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield taking the field again. Shout out to Rain1134 for the $20 super chat. Shout out to Hoodie Jude for sending in all of his super chats throughout our live show. Shout out to Queen Courtney for getting the party started. Randy says, hey, Trace, Saints fan here living in Cowboy country. Hey, me too, brother. I am also living stuck in Cowboys country where they have yet to win a meaningful football game in my entire lifetime. Baker Mayfield hands it to Rachaad White, who has real estate. Linebacker group just got ran over right there. Marshawn Lattimore has his X factor, but doesn't really matter when you're getting ran over like that. That's not good. Saints need to stop. I need you to like the video. I live in Preston Hollow. In Plano? Wait, you live in Preston Hollow in Plano? I grew up in Plano. Rachaad White finally gets stopped on a 2-yard gain. 4 carries for 50 yards. I mean, what are we doing here? In Dallas. Okay, I got you. Okay. Very cool. Well, NB, I live over by the bar XOXO. If you ever find yourself going to that place, hit me up. I live next door to it. We can talk some ball or something, man. All right, 2nd and 8 in Saints territory. Baker, play action, has plenty of time. Decides to dump it to the flat. Demario Davis bullies the man, makes him meet the devil and puts him 6 feet under. 3-yard loss for the Buccaneers offense. And that brings up a big-time 3rd down. Come on, Saints fans. It's time to get loud. Marshawn Lattimore looks like he's lined up against Mike Evans. Let it go down, baby. Let's see it happen. Baker, he doesn't want to test Marshawn because he's scared. Demario Davis with the tackle. He gets Rachaad White down. 4th and 1 at the 42-yard line. What would you do? Would you go for it or would you punt it / or kick a field goal? If you are the Buccaneers, 42-yard line, go for it, punt it, or kick a field goal. I personally, it's a division game. I'm going for it, man. I'm running it down their freaking throats. Rachaad White's been unstoppable. This is soft from Tampa Bay. They're scared. They're scared. 20-yard punt. 20-yard punt. Not even 20 full yards for Tampa Bay. Good stuff there. Way to go, baby brothers. Way to go. I mean, come on. Really fast reminder, go get yourself some new Saints gear. Chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. If you want to get a current player, if you want to get a Saints legend like Drew Brees or Marcus Colston or Jonathan Vilma, somebody like that, what about the Storm and Mormon? Go get yourself a Taysom Hill or a Chris Olave jersey. And hey, Marshawn Lattimore, he's sticking around another season, so I think you should celebrate by getting some gear to celebrate number 23. Use the link right here, chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. The link is in the comment section and description of this video. If you need a last-second Father's Day gift, this is a really good way to get yourself get your dad something nice, but you can also get yourself something fun as well in the process. Link is in the comment section and description of this video. Back to some football action. Saints offense needs to make something happen here. You're at the 21-yard line, tie ball game. Didn't score on the opening drive. Tampa gets the ball at the half. Make something happen. Kamara has some space. Don't let that man rumble. Don't let the wheels get turning on AK-41. The AK Express, just once it gets going, it is unstoppable. We're at the 2-minute warning, Saints fans. Come on. Give me a hoot at in the chat. I want it looking like Caesar Superdome. Derek Carr has Kamara as the tailback. Pressure. He delivers the pass. Didn't even get it near Kamara. Man. Get the Who-Dats in the chat. We need the Who-Dats going. Who-Dat, Who-Dat, Who-Dat saying go beat them Saints. Who-Dat, Who-Dat, Who-Dat saying go beat them Saints. Jerry G, Queen Courtney, Luke, all typing it. Calvin says Who-Dat from Phoenix. Carr, pass. Juwan Johnson brought down, and it's 3rd and 7, Saints fans. It's 3rd down. Juwan Johnson just caught the pass, but he is injured right now, and you would know that if you had been subscribed to the channel. We've been putting out news, rumors, and updates all throughout the offseason, videos every day, couple videos a day on some of these, and multiple live shows throughout the week. We're grinding over here. The offseason has slowed down, but we have not. So subscribe and lock us in today. Derek Carr, literally just looking around, killing clock. Dude, he's literally just looking around. Okay, I guess, I don't know what that was. Oh my God, what is...
He's just taking way too much time. Like,
yeah, that's bad. That's bad.
That's a bad play.
That's throw it away. Throw the ball away.
Yeah.
You're
Right,
11th. This is your 11th year in the league. Throw the fucking ball away. All right, I'll make a deal. If we can get to $100 in Super Chats, Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler will start next week. I'm done with Derek Carr. That's fucking unacceptable. You have to go and score, and that's the shit you put up. Unbelievable. If we can get to $100, we're we're $65 away. Not even. We're $55 away. If we can get to $100, Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler will start next week. That you guys get to. This is on you. If you do not want Derek Carr starting, this is on you guys. Otherwise, Derek Carr starting, we get shitty football like that. Unbelievable, man. If that's the shit we get from Carr this year, it's going to be a long season. Baker has the ball. Looking over the middle. Deep shot. And, of course, out of bounds. Alontae Taylor with great defense right there. Looks like he caught the ball but was not in bounds. Good stuff by number 1. Good stuff by number 1 right there. Hey, if we get $55 in Super Chats by the end of this football game, Spencer Rattler or Jake Haener will start next week. This is on y'all. Rashad White gets the handoff after the high snap. Of course, he turns it into a short gain. 3rd down. Reed, what the hell is going on here, man? This is New Orleans Saints football. This is New Orleans Saints football. I
don't know. I mean,
if I've ever seen New Orleans Saints football, this is it by the definition. Saints are showing man. Baker change the play at the line.
It's taking forever.
Killing clock. I think he just wants to go and get to the field goal. 2 timeouts remaining. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Play clock. Baker, deep shot. Oh my God. Mike Evans just dusted you. That's a play that loses you football games. That play right there loses you games. Because you know what's going to happen? They're going to kick a field goal with 2 seconds left. Then they get the ball back, and then they go and score again. Those are the plays that lose you football games. So, yeah, there you go. Baker, quick shot. Dude, this is surgical.
Timeout.
This is a surgical drive. The Saints defense is sitting ducks.
Oh.
Mike Evans doing the moonwalk.
Trying to run away from the field.
He's doing the moonwalk. It's crazy. Best moonwalk I've ever seen. Dude, that is one of those things that just sucks. Ken says, Reed, talk more. Ken.
You guys want me to talk more?
Yeah, give Reed something to talk about.
Yeah.
2nd and 1, 5 seconds in the half.
All right.
Saints are playing defense. Not sure why.
Hold on. I'll talk in a second. I just got to do my job real quick.
All right. Saints are going to be down 6-3 entering halftime. Buccaneers get the ball. Man, this is just... That drains you, man. That Mike Evans catch right there might have lost you the game. It might have lost you the game. The Bucs are kicking off. Wait, I thought the Saints received in the first half. Oh, well, it's 2 seconds left. My bad. Jose says you need to give Jake a chance at QB. He should have started because Carr was hurt. No, I disagree. If Carr was ready to go, he should have played. I don't think Jake was ready last year. Quite honestly, I don't think Jake's ready this year. I think he's more ready, but that doesn't mean he's ready. I don't think Jake Hayner or Spencer Rattler should touch the field at all this season. Unless you absolutely have to, you shouldn't just start them for the sake of starting them. All right. One half of football down. You're down 6-3. How you feeling? Who you got? Saints or Bucks? Who's going to win this one? Who's going to win this one? I'm not counting the Saints out yet, but the way that first half ended absolutely drained the Saints right there. And Mike Evans being smart, getting out of bounds. That's a pro's pro right there. Big Smokey, only 3 points. We need a damn touchdown. Couldn't agree more, man. Couldn't agree more. In retrospect, like the grand scheme of things, this could be a lot worse. Bucks could be up 14-0 or 14-3 right now. In the grand scheme of things could be worse. But if I had to grade this half, I mean, I'm saying C+, B-, maybe.
Yeah.
The defense made some plays when it needed to, but then they also gave up plays when they definitely didn't need to. So
I think Derek Carr is an F.
Derek Carr is. I'm gonna give him a D-.
I'm blaming that first half on
the
him.
point above an F. I'm gonna give him a D-.
I'm blaming that first half on him.
Yeah,
he's holding the ball too long.
Buccaneers take it from the back of from the end zone to the 24-yard line. Jordan Howden looked to be on the tackle. Rachaad White having himself a day, averaging over 10 yards a carry. I mean, it's just tough, man. If the Saints season, or if they play like this in the regular season, like this is just something that's unacceptable. Can't be doing it. Can't be doing it. You either play well and you win football games, or you play like shit and your entire fan base is just drained like they were last year.
Right.
Baker under center. Has some time. It would be really. Oh, there you go.
Terrible throw.
Terrible throw. Jonathan Abram on the pass breakup. But it would be nice if the pass. It almost was. It would be nice if the pass rush could do something though. Maybe it would have been. If the pass rush could do anything, Reed, that would be awesome. The past few games they've been great, but today haven't shown up.
I know. Against the Eagles, they were doing pretty well.
And it's kind of crazy because even in the regular season last year, they would start off hot and then they just were shit for a while. That was a great tackle by Pete Werner. Rachaad White got put into the turf. Rachaad White right now is swimming in the Mississippi River. He just got put under the stadium. But this is how they started last year. They started defensively kind of hot with some good pressure and then just hit a lull and just couldn't do anything, man.
It's third down.
Baker rolling out. Get there, Chase. There we go, Chase. There we go, 99. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's go.
Fourth down. Big time sack.
That was huge. That's why you signed him.
That right there exactly is why you signed him. That gets you fired up a little bit. That gives you a little bit of juice, something to work with right there. Chase Young, good stuff.
Is he 99 this year?
He is going to be 99 this year, yes.
Okay.
Colin Saunders was 99 last year, but he's wearing number 50 this year, I believe.
Okay.
Chase Young is 99. All right. Saints set to receive the punt. The ball is away. High kick. No return for Rashid. The need for speed, Shaheed. So Derek Carr and the Saints offense will take over at the 33-yard line. Haven't gotten a ton of production from Alvin Kamara today. Would like to see some more, but let's just see how this pans out. No action for Cedric Wilson. No action for Taysom Hill. Hardly any action for Sheed. Hardly any action for Juwan Johnson. This has been the Chris Olave show without a doubt, which is okay. I think Chris Olave should take over games. But not this one. We need more help. Carr fires over the middle. Juwan Johnson, nice gain. That's a way to get the drive started. Hey, Reed, that's something you can build with. That's something you can work with.
To start off the drive with that is huge. That's
first play. Jam it down their throats, giggity. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You're in Buccaneers territory. Saints only have 25 yards on the ground, but 73 in the air. Kamara, God, just can't get it going. 4 carries, 28 yards. You'd like better production there. Let's go, Saints fans. Come on. Let's get loud.
Spam it up. We need
Let's
something.
get loud. I want it louder than Caesar Superdome. Spam S in the chat right now. Spam S in the chat. Come on. 2nd and 9. Carr. Over the middle. He has Olave by himself. Go, Chris, go. Elbows to ears.
That's
elbows
huge.
to ears. Get chopping 12. Big time game for Chris
That's
Olave.
from the S's. That's because of the S's.
Because, hey, you guys get loud. Things happen. I'm just saying. You see what happens when you guys are energized? You see what happens when y'all are loud? Good things. Good things. YK Matt, $2 super chat. Yo, Trace, have you seen the Madden 25 news? If you're talking about Christian McCaffrey's on the cover? Yes, I did. Kamara takes the handoff. Can he get through? Oh, he couldn't break the tackle. 2nd and 9. Come on. Hey, I need everyone type in S. It worked last time. Your New Orleans Saints are down, and we need to score. Type S in the chat and like the video and sub for Saints dubs.
We need a touchdown here.
I need a touchdown. I need 6. Carr fires.
Get in there.
Let's go, Chris! Oh my God! Did you see that?
That was huge.
Freaking did the NCAA mascot mashup backflip juke over the Saints defenders. Hit him with the flex 12. Let's go! Woo! I mean, look at this. Oh, come on. Show the flip. Where are you at, Tampa Bay? Put it to the spin cycle. Groupie's extra point is good. 10-6. New Orleans Saints on top. 5 plays, 67-yard drive that killed over 2 minutes in time. That is what you like to see. Big plays from Juwan Johnson. Big plays from Chris Olave. Chop a style, 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 chop. We don't chop. We won't chop. We won't chop. We won't. Chop a style, baby. Let's go. Come on. Keep the stadium loud. Keep the chat loud. Keep the S's going. It's been working. Blake Groupie kicks it away. Bucks field the kickoff. Alontae Taylor is on the tackle with a couple other players. Come on. Let's go to the Super Chat menu real quick. In case this is your first time tuning in or in case you're just joining the program, we're doing a lot of fun stuff on the show. $5, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, I'll give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I have to add a mile to the walk that I'm giving my dog. His name is Dude. Taking him on a walk later. So if you want me to go and do like a 10-mile walk, send in a bunch of $20 Super Chats. $50, I got a beer bong, Freedom Funnel right here, ready to go. And if we get to $200 on the day, we're about $150 away. I will do a beer boot. 3 beers, 1 glass, 0 spills. A lot of fun. So it's an easy way to support the show, an easy way to donate to the program. But the best way is to subscribe, like, and make sure you have your notifications turned on because we know not everyone can send in a Super Chat. But if you can, this is an easy way to help support the show.
Free.
Huh?
Totally free.
Yeah, it's a free program, but we do take donations. So if you are gracious enough to donate, we'll of course show you some love and have some fun alongside with it, and keep the party rolling and whatnot. But let's get back to some football action here in just a second. Adrian is in the chat typing S. Kendall Taylor saying his phone went out. Should we sign a vet on offense like Hunter Renfrow or Justin Simmons on defense? I'm gonna be honest. If you had to go sign somebody, go get Justin Simmons.
You have to.
I'm out. I don't want Hunter Renfrow. I don't. I want Hunter Renfrow was good 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago. That was before cartons of eggs cost $5 and gallons of gas cost $8. That was before Joe Biden did too much damage. So, 2 years ago I was still a wee lad here at Chat Sports. A lot can change in 2 years, so I'm good. I think Cedric Wilson is your slot guy anyway. 2nd and 4. Ken Fox says it's checking the mail. Coolio, Ken. Rashad White, fake handoff. Baker has a man all by himself.
He's picking apart the defense.
Yeah,
right now.
he is just cherry picking. Chris Godwin, big gain. That's his first catch. 23 yards. Jonathan Abram can't do it. It might be Jordan Howden season, man. It might be Jordan Howden season. All right, I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to do pick a starting safety. Jordan Howden or Jonathan Abram. I have a new live poll in the chat. Go vote on it. Who should be the starting safety alongside Tyrann Mathieu? Jordan Howden or Jonathan Abram? Because Abrams played like shit today. Who should be the starting one? Ken Fox says, Trace, you need to bring Quinn Courtney on the show. I'd love to have Quinn Courtney on the show, Ken. But I think you would like to have Quinn Courtney on the show more than I would. But I would love to have her on the show. Baker does a weird little turn. And, of course, there's nobody within a mile of Mike Evans for some reason. If it's me, if I'm a defensive coach here, I'm going to make sure that a player who has never had less than 1,000 yards receiving is going to be covered almost every play. That's my strategy here. That's what I would do. I mean, we're winning right now, but it doesn't feel like we're winning. Baker hands the ball off. No, he doesn't. He keeps it, rolls out, cannot connect with Chris Godwin. 9 for 16, and this is what they look. I mean, Baker's 9 for 16, but it feels like he has just destroyed you today.
Piecing it up.
Quinn Courtney says, haha, that would be fun. Ken wouldn't stop drooling. I know Quinn Courtney. That would be the first time Ken super chatted to a show, I think. All right. Baker fires. Nice pass breakup. Ugo Amadi extends and makes the play. Way to go, 0. 3rd and 10.
Really
one more stop and hold them to 3. Come on.
Down.
One more stop. Let's go. Come on, defense. Let's go. Get a stop here. Bake Show over the middle.
It's just up the middle. The streams are killing them.
If this isn't New Orleans Saints football, I don't know what is, man. Get to 3rd down, make a play, almost kill their drive, and then you give up the easiest damn play. This is New Orleans Saints football, ladies and gentlemen. In our live poll, Jordan Howden should be starting. Hey, maybe he wouldn't be giving up these plays like that because this is insane. 7, 6. Rachaad White gets brought down. Okay, Tyrann Mathieu with the big tackle.
4th quarter.
And it's 4th quarter time. Get the 4s in the chat. Get the 4s in the chat. It is time for some 4th quarter action, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not already, be sure to subscribe for New Orleans Saints news, videos every single day, multiple live shows a week, news, rumors, updates, all sorts of fun and free content. Oh my God, Tyrann Mathieu with the sack! Honey Badger don't care!
That was huge.
That is a potentially game-saving play. You took him from the 3 to the 9. That is a potentially game-saving play. Tyrann Mathieu with a big-time sack. All right, Ken, that's weird. That's a weird comment, Ken. We're going to delete that one. Tyrann Mathieu with the big-time play. Baker Mayfield throws it away on 3rd down. All right, do you go for it here, Reed? Or do you kick the field goal and see if you can make something happen? What do you do if you're Tampa Bay?
I think you kick the field goal. Yeah.
If I'm Tampa Bay, I kick the field goal as well because you've had not a ton of problems stopping the Saints offense. But I'll tell you what, man. I'm a person who's a go big or go home. Longest yard said it best. We're convicts. We always go for it all. I'm a believer in high risk, high reward. You have to be okay with the risk involved. And anytime that any team I support goes for it on 4th down or like a questionable play like that, I will always say before the play happens, I like the call regardless of the outcome. And that's what's important. You can't like the call because of the outcome. You have to like the call based on the game. Sheed from the goal line. He's going to get to the 20. Oh, and he's going to get demolished. Oh, no. That looked like it hurt. The Buccaneers are headhunting today. I can tell you that much right now. They are headhunting. All right. Saints can ice this game if they can put up 6 points. That's all they need to do. They need to ice this game, 6 points. Really fast reminder, go get yourself some new Saints gear. Chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. You can get yourself some gear for a current player, a legend, a future Hall of Famer, a past player, maybe even a guy who's a rookie or a UDFA. We have all sorts of jerseys available for you. Go to chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. The link is in the comment section and description of this video. It comes from Fanatics. They're all Nike. They're all really nice quality and stuff. But if you use our link, it helps Fanatics know that we sent you, and it helps support the show. So if you want to help support what we're doing here, you want to get yourself some new stuff, chatsports.com/Saints jerseys. Back to some football, fourth quarter action. Luke asking, is tight end Jimmy Graham going to retire? I honestly don't think so. I think that the Saints bring him back. If I had to put money on it, I think the Saints bring him back. I genuinely believe that.
All right,
I wouldn't be surprised if
Here
he
we go.
doesn't come back, but I would be. All right,
Let's go, Derek Carr.
Come on, Carr. Over the middle, hits Juwan. Juwan breaks free.
Oh, my
Takes
goodness.
multiple players to take him down. Mr. Reliable, playing well. Playing well. Tampa Bay has allowed 141 yards through the air, but only 27 on the ground. If I'm New Orleans, I'm keeping this in the air, man. I know you got to kill some clock. Short passes, 2 plays per series. Kill that damn clock. Another jet sweep and another tackle for loss.
It's not working. Don't do it.
There's this old saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If it is broke, fix it, though.
Yeah.
Like, that is a play that is not working. So I think it's in their best interest to stop doing that. Derek Carr's throwing to nobody there.
We need that.
This
we
is-
need to
this
get to
is-
$100.
This is possibly the drive
We need
of
to
the
get
game.
to $100 so that Spencer Rattler starts.
Yeah, again, Spencer Rattler will start next week if we can get to $100 in Super Chats. We're 55 away. To answer the question about Jimmy Graham, he did make comments. He hasn't hinted, or he hasn't said that he wants to retire. He hasn't said he doesn't want to. He said he doesn't know what's next. Carr, over the middle.
Dude. Wide open.
I think that play just lost you the game, man. You're up, but that play might have just lost you the game. Yeah,
Now it just relies on the defense, and
that might have just
they've
lost you
been
the game.
piecing them up.
Yep. Rashad White's going to run it down your throat. Baker Mayfield's going to have a bunch of nice
Great
passes.
punt.
Great punt by Lou Headley. I mean, that was a 50, almost 50-yard punt by Headley. That's some good stuff right there. Jimmy Graham is contemplating returning, is contemplating retiring. He doesn't know what's going to go down next this year. That's to finish my thought there. Oh, man. Do you guys want Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler to start next week? Just type yes or no. Do you want somebody that's not named Derek Carr to be the starting quarterback next week? Because this is just tough to watch. And it's really frustrating because Derek Carr had the game of his life against the Chiefs last week. Baker has some time. Jump throw. Saints defense can't stop a nosebleed, man. Mikey Taylor, $20 super chat. Shout out to you, brother. We'll pop it up here in just a second. For the record,
Can you plug my stuff back in?
Huh?
My
What thing? Oh, this? Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, you got. I'm on camera, brother. Baker takes a snap, quick pass to Godwin. Somehow holds on. 2nd and 2.
I thought he was hurt for a second.
2nd and 2.
All right,
Mikey Taylor, $20 super chat. Yo, guys, what I missed? Been working. How's everyone doing? Mikey, you missed kind of a bad game from the Saints in this Madden stream. We're going to see how it ends up, but we went through some 53-man roster projection in our live show. Thank you for your donation. I will add a mile to Dude's Walk after this show. Baker, quick pass. Oh, my God, oh, dude.
That was double
Marshawn
cover.
was so close to jumping that route and taking that home. If he jumps that route and gets it, nobody's grabbing him. I mean, it is nothing but real estate in front of you. Mikey, it's been a bad Madden game. I'm going to be honest. This one's been tough. This one's been tough. Baker has some time. Rolls out.
Great play.
Great play by Brian Brzee, the second-year player out of Clemson. Big old Bayou Brzee, baby. The Bayou Brzee. making his presence felt. 2nd and 10. 2 more plays. I need 2 more stops. I need 2 stops. That's it. 2 stops. 2 stops. It's all I'm asking. Baker, quick pass. Connects with Godwin. Loses some yardage though. 3rd and 6. Okay. 1 stop. This is well, I guess 2 now technically. I need 2 more now. Because they can't kick a field goal. Well, they could kick a field goal. Come on. A sack here would be huge. A sack here wins this game, Reed.
All right,
2-minute warning.
Spam those 3s, baby.
Dude.
Come on.
It's 3rd down, Saints fans. Jerry G's typing 3. Reed. I'm stressing right now, dude. Baker.
Come on, get a stop.
Oh!
Incomplete.
Okay, 40 from the 41
Nice.
yard line. Are they kicking the extra point? Are they kicking the field goal? Or are they going to go for it? The offense is out there. The offense is out there right now. The defense is out there. They're going for it. Oh my God, get a stop.
God,
this is the
for
game. This is the game. Get a damn stop.
This is the game.
Get a stop.
Right now.
Get a stop. Baker has pressure. Rashad White. Dude.
It was right there. You got to be joking.
The New Orleans Saints just lost that game on that play.
Yeah,
they just lost the game on that play. There's 3 or 4 different plays I could look back to and credit the Saints for losing on them. Derek Carr holding on to the ball for 20 minutes. The Mike Evans deep ball at the end of the first half. That play right there. All of the Rashad White carries. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
That's the game.
There it is. There it is.
Now they're probably going to burn all their timeouts, too.
Yep. New Orleans burns their timeouts. Maybe you hold them to 3. You still have a chance, but you have no timeouts. And you have less than a minute and a half. Looks like the Saints might get their first loss of the season unless they can get a big-time stop here. If they force a turnover, I might marry Dennis Allen. I will never say another bad thing about him if they can get a stop here. 2 more plays. Come on. Come on. Force a turnover. Force a turnover. Saints take their first timeout with 1:12 left in the ballgame. Gotta get a stop, man. Come on. You got the 4-yard line. God.
Come on. Get it.
Rashad White gets brought down. Demario Davis is not giving up. I'll tell you one thing. Demario Davis is going to play every damn snap. Doesn't matter what the score is.
3rd down. Let's go. Come on.
From the depths of my entire existence. It's 3rd down. Baker changing the play at the line. Come on, Saints. Go get him. Go get him. Rashad White gets the handoff.
No good.
Oh, he didn't get in. He didn't get in. Clock stops. They use their final timeout. Did not get in, ladies and gentlemen.
They're going to kick the field goal.
Did not get in. The Bucs will kick the field goal. Type M for miss. Spam M for miss. Type M. Miss. Block that kick. 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 It's up and good. All right. You have what, a minute to work with? Not even? Yeah, 40 seconds. And you have 1:03. You have 1:03 to work with, no timeouts. Who you got? Saints fans, if we can get another $50 in Super Chats, I guarantee a damn win. I'm promising a win. Do not let your team down. You remember what happened when Rain sent in a $20 Super Chat? Touchdown Saints. Remember when we got another Super Chat? Blake Groupie long field goal. It works, ladies and gentlemen. All right, this is for the ball game. Strap up your boots, pull up your drawers, drop your nuts. It's time to go to fucking work.
Quick reminder,
here's our Super Chat menu. $5, we'll sing when the Saints go marching in. $10, give you a personalized Who Dat chant. $20, I'm going to add a mile on my dog. His name is Dude on his walk. $50, I'm taking down another Freedom Funnel. if we can get to $200 in super chats on the day. Taking down a beer boot, that's 3 beers in 1 glass. Luke says, bruh, 50 doll hairs is a lot. Hey, go buy yourself a Barbie doll. They're not that expensive. Let's get back to it. Oh, my God. 59 seconds. Football gods, if you're listening, please. Come on, DC. Just don't. I need one drive of not Derek Carr football. I need one drive of not Derek Carr football.
Don't be Derek Carr for one drive.
I need 5 plays where you're not Derek Carr. Okay?
Great pass.
Go, Girouard, go! Okay.
All right.
You're in Bucks territory. 52 seconds, plenty of time.
Just need
tempo, slow it down. Make the fucking play. God.
What a play to get out of bounds.
What a smart move by 83. Mr. Reliable knows there's no timeouts, knows he has to stop the clock, and gets out of bounds. Luke is a first-time super chatter. We'll pop it up in a second. Okay, come on, DC. 52 seconds. You don't need it all on one play. But maybe I send Sheed deep. Carr has time. Tries.
Oh, my God.
Can't connect. That was...
Oh, that would have been game.
If you're in, you're in there.
That
if you get that, you win.
Oh, my
God. Luke.
I got it.
Luke.
Oh,
my God. Buddy. I scared Luke. 48 seconds. He's a first-time super chatter. All right. 1 second, Luke. Carr has all day. Quick pass. Olave. You got to go. No timeouts. Go. You can't spike it. You cannot spike it. Go. What are we doing? Call the play, Derek.
Get out of the huddle.
Call the play. Get out of the huddle. What are we doing?
Oh, my God.
No huddle, and you killed 20 seconds. Get up there. Call the damn play. Carr has time.
Throw the ball.
Throw it.
Throw the ball.
Throw it.
Throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
Throw it. What are you doing? Oh, my God. This is a 15-second.
And he throws it out of bounds.
And you throw it out of bounds. Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, my God.
You needed to get to the 37, and you're on the 40. 4th and 4. You have to run a play. You have to run a quick play, get the first down, get out of bounds.
If you don't have any options, throw the ball away.
They're going for the field goal. Blake Groupie, icing him. Will Blake Groupie make it? Type M for make. Spam M for make. Spam M for make. Spam it. Luke's typing M. Rose City, Jerry, Trips, Luke, Queen Courtney, Jerry. Oh, my God. Come on. Dude, literally, if Derek Carr would have thrown the ball away a second more, you could run a whole 2 plays here. You could run
so much time.
2 plays, Reed. 2 whole plays. Blake Groupie for the win. The kick is up, and the kick is...
Oh, there. Wait, did it go in?
Did it go in? No signal. The kick is...
No good.
No good.
Damn.
Blake Groupie can't clutch it. Type those Fs, man. Damn.
That sucks.
Derek Carr.
I blame this entire game on Derek Carr.
Tell you what, we're $25 away from starting Spencer Rattler next week. If you want Spencer Rattler to start, $25 in Super Chats. 4 seconds, anything can happen.
But fumble?
Nope. That's going to do it. Rose City, how is Derek Carr just patting the ball for a whole... Dude, I'm not kidding. I could have taken the ACT in the time it took him to throw that football. Unbelievable. Do you guys want Jake Haener or Spencer Rattler to start next week? We can't start him unless we get to $100 in Super Chats. And that's just how it is.
Blame Derek Carr.
Yeah, blame. I mean,
exactly.
That entire game.
Carr could have ran it.
That entire
Bro,
thing
if he
was on
runs
card.
up the middle or takes it off out to the side and gets 5 yards, just
Dude,
something to make it
literally
easier for Gurley.
Literally anything would have done better. And I don't want to hear about, well, he would have ran and the clock. You already killed 40 seconds of clock by just.
Dude, oh my God. Like, how does that even.
All right, throw it away.
Yeah, and doesn't even throw it to a receiver. He throws it away. If you're going to throw it away, just throw it away 20 seconds earlier.
Unbelievable, dude. All right. Well, the New Orleans Saints in our Madden world. First loss of the season.
Mikey!
You're sitting at 4-1-1 in week 6. In retrospect, if you're 4-1-1, that's not that bad by at the end of the week 6. But the tie and the loss have both been to NFC South teams, so not ideal. But this felt like a Saints game through and through. Mikey Taylor, $20 super chat. We're $5 away from getting Spencer Rattler to start next week. $5 away from Spencer Rattler starting next week. We'll let you know if Spencer Rattler starts next week in the show. We'll be live on Wednesday, so be sure to subscribe. That way you can know what happens with the New Orleans Saints next week in our Madden world. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that sub button and lock us in. Y'all stay golden. F Tampa Bay. See you next time. We were just ending the cut. All right, we're back. Sorry about that. A little technical difficulties. We're back. So now we have a little bit of a happy hour.
You can blame that one on me. Spam
Yeah, type F Reed.
chat.
Super chat F Reed because he done goofed. The new guy made a mistake. Who would have thunk that?
My finger slipped. It was a misinput.
The new guy made a mistake. Who would have thunk that one? I remember making so many mistakes, but now I'm a polished veteran, if you will. Just kidding. I still make a lot of mistakes. All right. I'm going to give us 2 minutes. Jerry, I wish we could have gotten you a win, man. For your birthday, I wish we could have gotten you a win, but it's not how the cookies crumbled. All right. You guys have 2 minutes to get me to $5 more in super chats. And if we get there, Spencer Rattler or Jake Haener will start. Looks like Jake Haener's getting the start right now. I need a $5 super chat. Who's got me? You have 2 minutes. Otherwise, Derek Carr will start again, and Derek Carr will sit here and hit the football for another hour, and nothing will happen. Jerry says, maybe I'll recover next week. It's just a game. Fair enough, Jerry. It is just a Madden sim.
The fact that he sat there for
2 whole minutes, Reed.
Literally
2 whole minutes.
I
2
could have flown to Hawaii and back in that time.
Dude. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. All right, we're a minute in. You have 60 seconds to get Jake Haener to start. You have 60 seconds to make Jake Haener the starter.
No more Derek Carr.
If Derek Carr starts next week, that is on you. Just putting that out there. And I would leave it up to the poll. Right now, Jake Haener's leading the poll. So right now, Jake Haener is getting the start. If somebody wants Spencer Rattler, we're going to have to do this like an auction.
Yeah.
But we have to get there first. We're 30 seconds away. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds left. If you want Derek Carr to not start, I need $5 in super chats. That is it. Boom.
Mikey Taylor.
Boom. Mikey Taylor.
Coming in clutch.
Death tax is Mikey Taylor. He says, we got to get shit done. I guess I'll be the one to do it. He said, you know what? I want my team to win. I'm sorry that I don't. Mikey said, sorry that I piss excellence. Sorry that I have an expectation of greatness. So he's saying Jake Haener needs to start.
Let me throw that
Caleb
up
says,
on there.
no way people want Haener to start over Rattler. Caleb, don't look, but Spencer Rattler has not been that good at OTAs or minicamp. Haener's actually been much better. Don't look. Just saying.
That is a sick profile picture, Mikey Taylor.
Yeah, dude, Mikey has a badass picture. Him using the bow out in West Virginia.
Is he
looking like Green Arrow?
I was gonna say he looks like Green Arrow in that
sick.
picture.
It's
Mike,
sick.
you look like Green Arrow.
It's sick. Caleb saying L for next week with Jake Haener. Caleb, here's your opportunity. All right, I'll make a deal. If anybody wants Spencer Rattler, $5 super chat. That's the starting bid. Spencer Rattler at $5. Who wants Spencer Rattler? $5. You have 60 seconds. $5. 60 seconds to pick your starting quarterback. Right now it's Jake Haener. If you want it to be Spencer Rattler, $5 super chat makes him the starting quarterback. We're going to do it a raffle. Or we're going to do an auction right now. Live auction. Who's starting? Hey, I got $5. You got $5. Spencer Rattler. $5. Sold. Just kidding. Do I see somebody in the back? Somebody in the back. Who's got $5? Somebody in the back. Do I see a $5? Do I see $5 over here? Do I see $5 over here? You have 20 seconds. Right now, Jake Haener is the starter. If you want Spencer Rattler to start, this is your chance to make it happen. Right now, it's Jake Haener. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, Jake Haener is the starting quarterback next week. The Spencer Rattler fans did not put their money where their mouth is, so Jake Haener will be your starting quarterback next week. Saints fans, we had a blast today. It's 5 o'clock, and it's Friday, which means it's time to go home. It's time to start the weekend. Tell you what, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. It's closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey and beer. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. I should have changed it. Take Reed home. Take Reed home. Take my boy Reed home. Just kidding. All right. I want to say a very special thank you to Reed Bartkiss. First time producing on Saints Now Live. It was an absolute pleasure. It was a lot of fun to show him some love. I'll put the links to his social media accounts in the comment section. Feel free to give him a follow if you want to catch up with more in the NFL. One last reminder, Saints fans. Don't forget to subscribe. Y'all stay golden. Videos coming at you all weekend. See you next time.
And now, for real, we're gone.